What is it that you allow in your life? What is it that you allow in your life that has an effect on your personality, that has an effect on your job, on your way of living, your mental health, your emotions? What is it that you allow in your life? So I've actually had to ask myself this question a lot over the last couple of days. What is it that I'm willing to allow into my life, and why? Why? Because I realized that, for me at least, a lot of the things that have happened to me, that have been going on, that have truly shaken my foundation and my core, I had to ask myself, why am I allowing this? Why am I willing to stand by this? Why am I willing to allow this to have this much of an effect on my personality, on my mental health, on my emotions, on my career? And what I found out is that a lot of the reasons why we allow these things is because of a place of comfortability. It's a place of safety. It's a place of thinking, this is what I need in order for me to feel safe. This is what I need in order for me to feel like I'm a part of society, that I'm okay, that everybody's going to like me or everybody's going to accept me. And while that may be, a very understanding way of going about it, and I trust me, I do understand, so I hope nobody takes that wrong, that may not be the thing that's helping you. It may be harming you more than it's helping you. And, you have to look at what you allow in your life. You have to look at it. Because what you allow creates your outer reality. Creates your outer reality. And I can give you a perfect example is that, I grew up kind of a people pleaser. I grew up doing everything because I wanted to be nice, because I wanted to be loved, because I wanted everybody to feel safe and accepted, and I wanted to take people's problems away. I wanted to do a lot of things, and I did them at the cost of my own happiness, at the cost of my own understanding and vision and mental health. And it wasn't until this year, especially this year, over the last 5 years I've worked on it, but this year especially, I realized as loving as I was, as loving as I wanted to be, what I allowed is what kept me in a cycle of feeling afraid of things, or feeling depressed when something didn't work right, or feeling completely broken when I couldn't fix something, or when somebody got mad at me, or when somebody didn't like me, or when somebody, didn't appreciate what I did. And, you can say like, oh, well, that's a personal problem. I'm like, you're right, it is. It's a very big personal problem. And I realized that. That's the reason why I asked myself over the last couple of days, what is it that I allow? And why? And when I sat down and I looked at everything that I allowed, I realized, okay, now let's change that perspective. What I allow now will determine what gets created out here. What gets created out here. And I had to sit and realize that the things that I allowed, even though they made me feel comfortable and safe at one point, I can no longer allow, because I am looking to change my reality. I'm looking to go beyond what I'm comfortable with, go beyond what I feel safe in, because I want to experience everything that this world has to offer in the most authentic, healing, loving way. Now, is it easy? No, not at all. It's hard. I can admit that it's taken me some crying, some emotional release, some outburst, but it was worth it, because I never felt lighter than I do right now. So what I want you guys to really take a second to think about, and if you have time, sit down with yourself, turn off your phone, and just ask yourself, what is it that I allow, and why? And then what is it you want to allow in your life? And then go for that. Work for that. Stay committed to that. Not just for everyone else, not just for your parents, not for society, not for your colleagues, not for your friends, for you. For you. And the biggest thing is, don't judge yourself. We all have patterns that we have to work with. We all have patterns that we need to really live and kind of go through. And give yourself some love. Give yourself some understanding, some peace, so you can move forward and become all that you want to be, so you can create the reality that you really want. You know, like, I'm out here among the trees, and there are a million things going on that I could be, you know, upset about, that I could be angry about, but I'm out here with the trees because this is what I allow. The birds, the animals, I allow that because that is beautiful. I connect out here. I connect so deeply, and it makes me happy. I feel lighter. I feel freer. So it may not seem like much, but to me that means so much. And so I want you to really take a second to figure out what it is you allow. Figure out if it's worth it for you, if it's helping you, and if it's not, let it go, so that you can bring in what it is you do want to allow. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you take something from it. I truly do. If you like this kind of content, please like the video, you know, share it, subscribe to the channel. I'm still building this channel. I'm still working on getting it out to more people, and every little like, share, subscribe, you know, nice comment, feedback helps, because it allows me to understand, you know, how I can better bring this information, you know. So guys, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your life. And as always, if nobody has told you today, I love you, I support you, I see you, and I hope that you find the peace that you're looking for. Peace.